Well, hello again. Another video. This is on one or two little things. One is on the new large Prairie, the Dapol one, which I've just bought. Bought this yesterday. Absolutely beautiful. The detail in the cab is brilliant. The thing is this one, and this is my Mogul, I've got basically a same problem. Is that there is a fire glow in that one, and this one. This is a Batman, of course. But if you look in here, you can just about see the fire glow. And in that one, you can't see it at all because this part of the cab. The detail in the cab is beautiful. It is a gorgeous loco. Now, if you look at the fire glow in the Batman one, it's far superior. If Dapol could just clear that, it'd be a lot better. But I say that this one is just about, you can just about pick it up. Very, very poor. But this one here itself, I have had a problem. Bought it today from Steve at the Hobby Goblin. Run round, no problem at all. As I've said before, I've got problems with some of my tracks sometimes and some of my locos on it. Now, if you remember this little pane, the Adams radial, where I changed the bogie on the ponytail, I changed the wheels on that. I took the springs out of that to make it run and go around without slipping. This one here, what happened with this one, I'll just move it back up to where I'm going to put it in a second, there, right. What happened was, this one would actually go round there. It tended to stall a little bit round that corner there, over there. But when it got to here, it stopped. As soon as it got on there, it stopped. I thought, oh God. And of course, I've got these little wires in it, there's power clips in here, which would do that. But one of the things was, I thought it was this one here. So actually, you can just see there, I soldered a wire from there onto here. That didn't cure it. It did a couple of times, then it'd stop again. Anyway, as it happened, I actually went on YouTube and had a look around on there. And what I found was the same problem with that one, is the actual pony at the back. So what I did is, remember, this is an old front bogie I got. I took these are the ones I took off that one there. So I took the wheels here off that. Now what happens is that one is on the back pony here, when it comes off here, there's a block, and inside there where the axle is, there is two springs. Now that's just to make sure that it does that. But what it was doing, it was bottoming. So what I did is I actually took this other pair of wheels which I had off this one and put them in there, and it runs now perfect, no problem at all. So I had the same with that as I had with my Adam radial, the back pony wheels. I took them off an old class 1, I think it was, something like that, I don't know what it was, which I had spare, and that runs perfectly now. It's a lovely little loco, so I'm quite happy with that one. So that is that's a little shutting down. So that is that part there. I'll show you that running shortly. Right. Now I've just had an hour ago someone contact me. I've had this on a number of occasions. Is that they say they can't pick any power up when they've got the program track connected into the program terminals. You don't. You only pick up power on the track ones. The actual program ones, you do not pick any power up. So if you put a voltmeter across it, which I've done, just checked it, you don't pick any power up. You only pick it up off the track power. It's a pulsing system in the actual E-Link or Elitis I've got here. So do not worry, you do not lose anything. So one of the things is, the only way you can check it is if you go on here, like this, then you can read your CVs If it reads CVs, then it's working. Also, by doing different CVs, you can change a lot of things. So if I just go to class 29 there, just do the class 29, and I go to here, this is the one you click there, like that, and those are the CV readings. It's 255. What I do is I put 1 to 30, and mine's set at 4 there. It'll read 30. What it is the main ones you want are from 1 basically to 8. Them are the ones you want. And then there's one which is number 29, which is this one here, like this. And what you should get is that. And what will actually happen is that reading on CV, that should be 2. So all you've got to do is make sure that that one is clicked, that one there. Nothing else, just that one. Come out of there, and then what you do then is you write the file. So on here, similarly, it's got to 2. You go up here, and you can then do your ID address, wherever it might be. Acceleration and deceleration. Right, I've explained this before. One of the things with this is that the higher the number, the longer it takes. So that one over there, because it's pulling ore wagons, it's set at 120. Most of my locos I set at about 40. Now what I've actually just done with this one, this new one, I've got that set at 20. You can adjust them as you want them, but I've just set that at 20. It looks quite good at 20, so that's all I've done for that one. And then deceleration, so the higher the number, the longer it takes. So I put mine about 5, so that they stop. Because I do a lot of programming, so it's easier for stopping the trains for doing the programming. And then you just write it, and then all you do is click that like that. You click that one, which you do normally, and that is it. That is how you do CVs as such. Right, now I've had 1 or 2 different things. One is a gentleman sent me this. This gentleman is in Australia actually, and this is a any rail diagram which you can download. You can do 50 pieces on it. He did 2, one with this piece in and one with that piece in. So I've just drawn them in as such. Then what I've done with that, I'll actually show you what that is. I just come out here for a second. Give me a second. So that there is that. At the moment, this is as far as he's got with it. It's actually sitting on the floor on a piece of cardboard, and that's it. So this is from making up that. So what I did from that, those 2 photographs that he sent me, I did that. And that's with all the points working. Now the thing is, what you've got to remember is, if you've got it in normal Railmaster, you can't do much with some of the things which you can with Pro, which I'll show you in a second. But that is the thing with it, is that that is from that to that. I've done quite a few over the years. This one is one that I did for a chap. I did a lot of things with the signals and everything else, pulled the signals and everything else I do. But what I actually did, I moved the whole of this over here. And if you go to here now, oops, wrong way. And that's what it looks like now, with all the signals working. So that clicking those points there, change them signals. I can do this for anybody. All I need is your track plan, which is wherever you named your track, .pin, send me that file and I can actually do all this, put all these signals in and everything else. So that is what that one was. There's another one which I did. And there's another one which I did. Some of these have actually moved the whole of that from over here to here so you can get it into your screen. Because remember, most laptops are about 15 inches. My office one downstairs is 24 inches across, so it's a larger, so I can get more in. But I have to remember that when I'm doing this for people. So I can do all that kind of thing. So that's what I can do with your track plans. Now then, one of the things which annoys me every time as I do this, if I just have to come out here, I think I'll just go to, where's it in? I think it's better when it's in pictures. I don't think it's in there. I haven't put it in this one, I don't think. Could be in here. It's me, sorry for this, right. Let's do this, right. So what you've got, like here, you've got a facing set of points. And here, you've got a signal, right? In Railmaster, it says you click that signal and it'll change the points. No, you don't. In real life, it doesn't work that way. You have to set the points before you set the signal. So like what you've got here is here, right? So this is what it really looks like in real life, like that. So what you've got is the crossbar across there. In actual fact, you can't see it in that one, but what you've actually got is there is a slot there and a slot there. So when the points are in that position, becomes a slot, and this is a flat bolt lock there. So what happens is the signalman has to pull the bolt lock, move the points, push the bolt lock back in again. That is the procedure, and if he does it wants to go the other way, he has to pull the bolt lock out, because what that bolt lock's doing is stopping these point tips from moving when the train's coming anywhere near it. So that's what it's all about. So like on here, what you'd have is a bolt lock. You undo the bolt lock, you move the points, push the bolt lock back in again. And then you can pull the signal. That is the correct. I was a signal and telegraph lineman. I know what it's all about. So that is one thing you have to do. So on my system here, if I come out of here now, go out of that one as well, I go back to my system here, is if you look at this signal here, oops, signal here, right, if I change the points over, a second, there we are, that's what happens. That means it's green to go across there, but red to go this way, because you can't come this way. Now, I've got all different protections around here which do different things. Mine's very complex. It's the same as that one there, and there is another one there. Those two work in consideration with that one there. So when the point's in one position, that'll be on green. When they're in another one, that'll be on green. Normally it's on green on this one because the points are set. If I just do this for a second. There, that's better. So that's how it should be. That's on green. So if I change the points across for coming out of there, where this 158 is, it's on red. And if I do this, it puts it back again. Well, so those are all back again. And that's how signalling works. So, as I say, I can, this particular one I did here, going from that to what I did on there, took me 20 minutes. Some of them take me, if it's a bigger one, it takes me a bit longer. But the thing is what I do then is, once I've done it, I then give it the same name, but put 1 after it. Same as if it was Brian, I'll put it as Brian 1. I send it back to you. You actually put that into a document file straight away, then copy from the document file directly into Railmaster. You can't go directly from here into Railmaster. You've got to go via a document file or another file, and then put it in Railmaster. Then all you do is up on here, you look for it up on here, and it'll all work. Now, one of the things, I'll actually come down here and just show you this one here. Another one I've got a problem with is this. I've actually put this back down to 75. Right. If you've got a crossover like that, you can do that on the standard Railmaster. But on this one, if you've got that kind, which is like going to a platform, you can't do it. And what you've got to do with that is that you've got to say that when I click, because what you've got is you've got opposite tracks. So that's going that way and that's going the other way. So you can't swap these round. It doesn't matter how you try it, you can't swap these round. Red is always left, green is always right. So what you've got is a little program that says when I press, it's in the Pro, when I press that one, it'll click that one. When I click that one, it'll click that one. So they both operate together, like this. Like that. Another thing in Pro is that is a 45-degree angle, which I have over there at my engine shed over there. So it's things like that and all these signals and everything else. Same as on here. Same as here now. If you watch this one here, I click this one here, that goes to green, that's at red. Click this one here, it goes back again. And the same here. What I've got here is if I click this one, red because you can't go that way, and green because you can go up there. If I click it back again, it changes around. But this, like this, all this signalling, I can actually do that for you. I can put all the, although you don't physically have to have them on the track, your old track, you can have them physically on here so that it looks nice when you're operating the screen. So that is something else I can do. I can do anything you want with this Railmaster system. I'll just go back up here to my layout. In my back. So another one you can get, what you've got is that see as it comes up here as 100. Now what you've got with Pro is that if I put it down to 75, which is this, like it is here, it'll come back as 75. There's loads and loads of stuff in the Pro. This particular gentleman, or a gentleman I just dealt with about a week ago, I told him about the Pro. He's put the Pro in, and he now thinks it's the best thing since sliced bread. And that's the thing with Pro. I think it was 30. I don't know whether it's just gone up a bit, but it is well worth the money. The stuff you can control, same as these are all my programs. Now, what I've done with this one is this one here, New Key, because that's a program in the system. All I've done is that one was for my West Coast. So all I've actually done is gone in and changed it round to that one. You have to adjust it because each train is different. You have to adjust the timings a bit, but the thing is, I didn't have to rewrite it with all the voice sounds and everything else in. So that is that one. So I'll just show you this one now. I just press the new key one there.
The next train to depart on platform 2 will be the 11:30 Regional Railway Service to Newquay, calling at Devonport Kings Road, Liskeard, Bodmin Parkway, Lostwithiel, Parr, Roche and Newquay only. This train is formed of 2 coaches. First class accommodation is located at the rear of the train. Please mind the gap when boarding this train.
Now move off. There it goes. So it goes slowly. There, that was stopping on there. Look at it. Perfect. All I've done is change those pony wheels at the back, made them smaller because it was bottoming. Now we're going to stop now around here.
The next train to arrive on platform 2 terminates here. All change please on platform 2.
So, if anybody wants me at any time, I'm always here. I'm on 01782 302194. My email address is there. Now, I know how people do contact me via Facebook, because I have a Rail Master Help on there, but if you want a lot of the stuff, same as I can actually give you photographs of how to do stages of changing CVs or reading a loco, what it might be, I can do it by email. I need email to do it because I need to send the photographs. So please do it by email. It's the easiest way. So first, also, I would like to thank everybody who's kindly donated to my channel, especially the gentleman who I've just done some work for. Much appreciated for anybody. And please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.